question from one of our channel members today regarding politics in dance sport at the national championships and how you should play your cards to best maximize your comp results. As long as I can remember, there has been conflict between USA Dance and the NDCA. These are the governing dance sport organizations in the United States. I first saw it when USA Dance started allowing amateur dancers to teach at their social dances. It was not for pay, but some members of the NDCA felt that this was unfair to the local professional dancers who would have also gladly donated their time for free, but got compensated through the ability to market themselves for free to the local dance community. So they felt USA Dance was undermining the professional community just by not even giving them that option. They just used amateurs. The battle escalated in the late 90s when the International Olympics Committee considered dance sport as an Olympic event. Whenever you involve the Olympics, you translate that to a lot of money, a lot of prestige, a lot of opportunity for sponsorships, great opportunity for self-promotion. The Olympic Committee selected USA Dance to be the governing body that would select the amateur couples that would represent the United States at the Olympics. Unfortunately, the NDCA also was running its own annual amateur national championships title. Okay, and so the drama ensues. It got so ugly that I know at least one side was seeking legal advice from lawyers to sue the other, and oh my heavens, the hostility was horrible. However bad it is today, it was 10 times worse then. And that's when I really saw a division take place, where you kind of had to pick your camp and only go to the NDCA comps or only go to the USA Dance comps. And your marks possibly would suffer if you were in one camp, but then you showed up to the other camp. Fortunately, I have seen this gradually improve over the years, because this is what I consider to be an old school problem. The older pros are the ones that were really in the thick of it when it was ugly. Honestly, guys, they're eventually going to die off, and the next generation, I think, is going to be the winners for it, because they're not going to have to play so heavily into these political games and suffer the consequences. The amateurs really took the brunt of this. At that time, because everyone's thinking, oh, we need money to fight this battle, suddenly fees increase, especially for the competitors. As a matter of fact, back in the day, we as amateur competitors did not have to pay any fee or be members of NDCA to participate and compete in those comps. Love that. We as competitors, you're spending every penny you have. You need every penny. So what is that fee getting you? Well, now the privilege of showing up and paying them more money. Please don't throw shade at me, comp owners. That's just how I see it. I call it like it is. Okay, so to this day, if placing super high in competition is important to you, you got to select a camp when you get farther up in the ranks. I always found this to be ludicrous. When the war started, both sides handled it like 2-year-olds. Increasing the membership fees, the threats, the negativity, the talking smack. Hate it. Now, as competitors, obviously you want to do well at nationals. But I gotta tell you the truth, it is gonna bite you in the butt. Story time for you. I was sitting watching Blackpool next to a former national champion couple, not from the United States. They saw an amateur couple not make the first cut. Skill-wise, they should have. Politics just did not play in their favor at that particular comp because they were in the wrong camp. Now, this is Blackpool, so the camps are a little bit different and why they exist, but there's camps everywhere that hate each other. They literally were laughing at this couple like spitefully. They didn't make the round. And it wasn't because of their dancing. They thought it was funny because their students made the round and this couple didn't. I still can't believe how immature and horrible that is, that they would wish ill on any competitor, especially for politics, because it had nothing to do with the dancing. So yeah, it's real, it exists, no one's talking about it, and you might suffer as a consequence. I do have some suggestions that you can do in nationals this year to increase the odds that you will not be sucked deep into that political morass. Number one, keep your mouth shut. I have seen competitors blabbing, for example, about political stuff, NDCA, USA Dance in the vendor room. The walls have ears. Zip it. Because the judges there do understand you are beholden to what your coach's school is. They might not necessarily take offense that you didn't do their comp this year. Because they're like, well, I understand they take with that coach. That coach didn't want them to go. They are stuck between a rock and a hard spot. Are your results going to suffer because you take with that coach? It's possible. Because you know what? Every judge knows where everyone's taken. It's also going to hurt your marks just because they have not necessarily seen you on that comp floor. I don't like it, but it is what it is. My next suggestion, don't waste your time adjusting your technique or your execution of the figures at the comp to meet that organization's ideals. You're gonna dance your level. Your long-term muscle memory is going to dominate under that stress. Your RAM will be best invested if you focus on your showmanship. I just did a video last week on this, so I have some hacks for you to use at this next comp. And for our American amateur friends here, our USA Dance National Championships is this weekend. So rewatch that video, even if you've already seen it, because this is going to get you the most marks this weekend, okay? Finally, guys, I did broadcast a video yesterday. Some of you reached out and were like, where's my daily hot tea for ballroom dance? I accidentally broadcast the video to public when I recorded it. I immediately took it down to schedule it because I'd already broadcast a video that day. But apparently the YouTube algorithm, when you do that, strangles the video. So no one got like a shout out apparently that, hey, this is Sunny's video today. And even if you go to my broadcast history, it's showing up as long recorded ago and shows up under that original date. So I apologize, guys. I haven't forgotten about you. It's just one of those YouTube algorithm glitches. So anyway, I apologize for yesterday. I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more things ballroom dance. And hey, USA Dance National Championships competitors, good luck this weekend. Please let me know how you all do. I'm dying to know. Okay, guys, happy dancing. Good luck. Doodles.